Hi, everyone. Welcome back. This is part two of a two-part recap. If you're wondering where part one was, well, go check in the feed and be sure to subscribe so that way you always get your episodes. But enough of that. Let's get right back into the episode. Then, so now we see a text from Captain Sandy. Sandy has created a group. Hey, everyone. I'm making a group text. I'm calling it Sandy and the Diarrhea Heads. Okay, it's to Nathan and Tessa. So Nathan, meet Tessa. She's your new deckhand who is also sick. So if you hear some retching in the room next door, that's probably her. I hope you guys are feeling better. Update me in the morning. And remember, if you don't make it here, the whole season's canceled. So no pressure, but we do have Camp Actate here on board. So get into a camp. Okay, thanks so much.
13 hours before charter. Do not forget to sleep, Josh. And Josh is like, you're going to have to force me to stop working. Ding, 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 ding. Tampering. And so now it's time to go to bed. And now it's 2:35 a.m. Someone looks at their wiener, which I thought was really funny. I missed that. In bed. Was it Max? I don't know which guy it was, but someone probably just Max. Like lifted up the covers and just stared at their wiener for a minute in the dark and then put the covers.
That was probably down. Max. That seems like Max behavior. Is it still there?
Still got it.
It's next day, 6 a.m. and 6 hours before the charter, and V is checking the dryer and everything. Max is checking with Josh. He's like asking if Josh slept well, and Josh is like, "No, man. I had listened to music all day, so I had to put some music in my ear. I found it kind of helped me, I used to work in kitchens where we didn't have much music for years, and I didn't realize how much it affected me until I left that kind of work, and I would go home and I would just shake that tambourine for hours on end. And I was like, wait a second, I need to incorporate this into my carpaccios."
So he tells us that the box they want you to fit in at a Michelin star restaurant is like robotic. And he's like really creative, guys. He's got long hair. So he had to get away. And he really sees himself as an artist. And he enjoys all sorts of different mediums. Writing music, playing guitar, dressing like rock stars, creating different styles of food, Rubik's cubes, penis art, penis puppetry. Yeah. It's all part of an art form, guys. He'd wear nail varnish, but he can't because he has to work in the kitchen and it might come off in the food. But he's that much of an artist. He would even wear nail polish. So
Rebel.
He's artsy.
Wow.
Rebel.
Wow. Did Basquiat just come on board? Because this man is an artist. He is one thumbnail away from being at the MoMA. Okay?
He's got AirPods, so he is basically a Grammy winner. Okay.
He loves his music. So Mike's like, oh, so you need music. Okay, but let me find me a little tambourine, He's like, got one right here. You never know when you might need it. You need it right now. Because now's the moment you might need it. Yeah, we're going to jingle, jangle, jungle in here. Okay.
Yeah. So now Captain Sandy receives a text from Nathan. He's like, feeling better. Be there in 20. How do baby crabs work? So now more cleaning commences. And crew uniforms need to get done. Come on, guys. Come on, V. And she's like, all right, here's how you do it. Just throw the uniforms in and do Express 30. She's like, I see what you're saying. Do you? Yeah. Go to Express in 30. No, the washing machine, not the store. Got it.
Go to Express.
I know a dead person. Oh, we've already covered that. Please don't make me do this.
Being a steward, my technique is called winging it. Ha! That's my technique. So now Nathan is walking up to the boat. I was looking for any signs of clenching. It's like, sorry, I know producers, he wants me to have a nice slow-mo walk up to the boat, but I really need to get to the loo. But he says hi, and Sandy's like, oh my God, I'm so glad you're here. How are you? Did you bring that crib you're working on? He's like, no, I couldn't. Yesterday was a disaster. Not only did I have diarrhea coming out every hole of my body, but I still couldn't figure out that damn crib. But we're here. We're going to make it work.
Yeah, well, the guys did a real good job. Max said a lot of things in French and threatened to cut people's heads off. So that was fun. God, I love a go-getter. So Max has more experience. He's got more than the other two. So I'd go with Max. Just go for Max. I love him. You know what? Max got some what do they call that? Where they tell you things in your brain and it tricks you into doing it? He's been hypnotized. So I think he's, you know what? He's basically the captain now. Okay. Guess what? Max is now the lead producer on Wind. I quit. What am I even here for? Max is amazing. She's going to eat those words so hard. She's going way too hard for Max. And this isn't like Sandy, right?
Right. Yeah, it isn't. But maybe she has a new attitude. So Nathan goes in, he meets Christian and Nathan and V and everything. It's just more like, oh, where do things go? Everything. And Nathan's giving orders about go to this port side, go to that side, whatever. Josh is making food in the kitchen and Nathan's looking at CVs. And now finally we meet Tessa. Tessa, who also was sick, is finally arriving at the boat.
Where is Tessa? Here she comes. And Max is like, oh, trouble is coming, blah. Take a look. Give him some time. Just don't name the lead deckhand right yet. Give it till Charter 3 before you say Max is president of the boat. Okay? And Max is already in love with Tessa. It's like, look at this princess. Hello, mademoiselle. Go, 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 go. Yes, you walking dildo. Walking dildo.
Bonjour, madame. Where are you from? She's like, Daddy bed. She's like, oh, I don't understand that. She's like, well, I thought about coming yesterday, but then just thought of shitting myself on the deck. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it at all. Hey, I love those boys.
My last 2 boats have been 120 meters plus. I'm used to working with a team of 10. 10 boys who I raised from babies. Okay.
We get jobless at the start of the day and have no rules. So in my mind, I'm just like, oh, this will be easier. It's just like a small scale of what I'm already used to on the McBee family farm.
Okay, go change. Please don't speak in that accent anymore. It's like, oh God, I'm not stopping. You can't take the country out of the country girl. You can take the country girl out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the girl. Am I right?
Deck crew, meet me on the main deck after the preference sheet meeting. For instance, a good example of a preference is I prefer her not to speak in that crazy voice. Okay, thank you so much.
Guys, my first preference is not to let Tessa sing. You are the wind beneath my wings. God,
actually, I'm okay with that song. It's a nice song.
That's a good one.
It's actually a good one. It's a good one.
So now we have our preference
sheet.
Preference sheet meeting. Separate rooms, everybody. Separate. I like that in all the years of Below Deck, they finally decided to change up. And they're like, we need every producer on every Below Deck ever invented in one room. All right. What are the new ideas to keep this show fresh? We should have preference sheet meetings in different rooms. Oh my God. We're here for another decade. Margaret, you just got a raise.
I love this idea because before it was a captain telling the heads of departments what to do, but now it's heads of departments telling other people what to do. It's just a whole new show. I love it. And what was this? How about this? Everyone gets an iPad that they can use for 10 minutes to look at the preference sheets.
Well, I cannot find dildo in here. There's child locks on there, Max. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, preference sheet meeting. So let's find out who these people are, guys. The primary is Carl. Hi, I'm Carl. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm renowned in the world of non-alcoholic web startups. I'm really into websites that don't drink.
Soft Bitcoin. Give me a soft cyber currency.
Crypto,
soft crypto.
People.
So he's like, okay, so he's a douchebag. Friends of Carl, Eunice, Philip, Jess, Maria, Da Vinci, and his fiancée Alexandra, hoping for a luxury professional service on his trip.
One day, Carl and his group want to indulge in the water toys and get ready for their Bitcoin extravaganza. Oh, fuck off. Are these really Bitcoin people? Who really wants to? If you're a Bitcoin person, do you really need everything to say Bitcoin and have Bitcoin parties? Is it really that big of a thing?
Like, what is a Bitcoin extravaganza? Like, Bitcoins don't even have a tangible form. Like, is it that, like, you have to, like, sit there and, like, wait for a computer to find a cake? And it's like, oh, we did it. Now we get to eat the cake.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of dudes sitting around going, brah, Bitcoin's going to be at 1 million by 2030. You heard it here first.
Soft Bitcoin. All right, well, day 2, the group would like to explore the charming coastal town of Sitges. Okay, cool. Okay, so everyone, let's get to it because we've got guests coming in 1 hour. Glad we read through their preference sheet with only 60 minutes. This makes a lot of sense to do it this soon before they arrive. You know what I like doing? A preference sheet meeting after provisions. That makes a lot of sense.
That's such a good point. Let's talk about the guests and prepare 5 minutes before they come on board. Okay, this is going to be great. Just everybody walk around and say Bitcoin a lot. Okay.
So, everyone's goes into different teams and everything. Cleaning.
Josh is flirting with Kizzy. He likes her perfume. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh my God, he's flirting with me. Can't wait till he dies. So Aisha is happy with cabins, and it's time for the dock. Here come the Bitcoin people, which means there is one extremely homely person with a really hot wife. At least one.
Yep.
We know there's going to be at least one. In this case, his name is Da Vinci, and he says Bitcoin every other 5 minutes. He's like, yo, bro, the boat, the Bitcoin belt. Am I right? Oh, what are we on to see a Bitcoin? Yes. I'm like Captain Ahab, constantly serving for Moby Bitcoin. I do believe that
20,000 Bitcoins under the sea. Am I right, everyone? Hey-yo.
Yeah. I do believe that he's rich, though, because he really does have a hot girlfriend.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's not coming from his personality or his looks.
No, it's not. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Motor Yacht Bravado on Bravo. Bravado on Bravo. See, it's wordplay. Okay, it's confusing to you. That's okay. Aisha's going to show you around the boat, and we're going to head out to sea and get your first anchorage so you guys can get in the water, because guess what America wants to see? Your pasty bodies. Okay, come on. Let's have fun.
So Aisha gives the tour, and she's showing them the aft deck, and they're talking about breakfast service. And one of the guests is like, oh my God, we're going to have to get you one with diamonds, honey. And Christian's like, oh man, I guess I need to buy Bitcoin. Jeez. They're really rich. Yeah. They're talking about diamonds. I find that really rich people don't talk about being rich that much, really. Do they?
No.
Unless they're faking it about to go broke.
Rich screams, wealth whispers. So they look at all this stuff. Oh, jet skis and decks and everything. And this guy's like, Max is very excited because he said, oh, they're crypto investors, you know, they're like Robespierre of money. And Nathan is like saying, oh, he probably wipes his ass with like a 50-euro note. Oh. So there's the tour continues. Tour. The more tour. The master.
Guess what, guys?
Sorry, what?
No,
I was going to say the primary suite's really big this season. I was just going to say that. That's all.
Oh, it is. It sure is big. And then there's a room with 2 little twin beds. People are all mad. Yeah. They're like, wait a minute. We're not splitting this evenly, are we? Because this is a little unfair. And Aisha goes, you should see all rooms. Which I thought was funny. So Captain Sandy's like, I lived in Barcelona for years. I know this marina like the back of my hands. Are these even my hands? Whose hands are these? Whose hand? When did my hands get this? I need different hands.
Have I always
Give me my hands back, please.
Wait a second. I got a freckle now. Huh. Well, I love it here in Barcelona. This was like my old stomping ground. They call me the Gigi Fernandez of volleyball in Barcelona. But it's you got to have experience. Getting off the dock should be easy, and when you have experience, you know where to place the people and entrust them. And I trust Nathan. I know we can do this. I know we can run a boat. I mean, it's as easy as putting together a crib. Am I right?
All right, I'll have Tessa and Christian on the stern, and the guests are looking at their monogram towels, and they're like, oh my God, it's B for Bitcoin, because we like Bitcoin, guys.
It's B for fuck off.
Fuck, that's shut up. Shut the fuck
up. Shut the fuck up. But you're stupid.
Okay, so lines are safe to drop, guys. Lines are safe to drop. Let's do it. Drop the lines. Blow line, release, line clear, start line. We're all gonna die. Captain Glenn is somewhere like, why isn't she talking about how everyone could die within the next 3 minutes?
adventure. So the lines are going up and everything. And meanwhile, they're trying to leave, but everyone, like all the deck crew has questions. Tessa's like, oh my God, the bridge thing is not going in. The button's not working. How do I do this, Nathan? He's like, all right, well, hold on. We got to take the lines out. What about the lazarette? We have lazarette. What about the forepeak? What about the forward aft? What about the boat? What about the crib? Are there any ants around here? And he's like having to run around like, but how do I do this? How do I press a button? You just put your finger on it and you press. But do I do it this way? No, you're twisting it. But how do I put it around? It's like, just put your finger on it and press. I don't get it.
And finally, it's just like, ask the engineers for help, please. Jesus Christ.
It's like, ask Bjork, please.
Yeah, ask Barky, okay? And Max has the starboard. He's like, clear, channel clear. I cut off its head. And Da Vinci's like, Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. And Carl says, yeah, there's always bigger yachts, but you can never have the biggest yacht. Unless you're Jeff Bitcoin Bezos. Am I right? Engineer, it's Tesla here, it's Tesla, please.
Please, I'm about to die. I can't get the lazarette back onto the boat.
He's like, don't do it over the radio, just go down. He's like, oh, is he down there? I'm sorry. I don't even know how to use the radio. So he's like freaking out because everything's going to shit. And he's like, yeah, I can see this team's not really capable of giving 100% quite yet. Oh, I'm all set. Thanks, Nathan. God, that went smoothly, huh, everybody?
This is big one, bro. You did it. So Nathan's like, oh God, this is a nightmare. So yeah. So now he's giving some more orders around. Aisha's asking the guys what they do. And this guy, Philip, is like, you have a real estate company in Dubai. And Carl's like, in Dubai, you can buy anything in crypto. Like you can get like even a functional non-alcoholic bar there. Brick and mortar. Buy it all in crypto.
Scott's really into crypto. And every time he tries to talk about it to me, so yeah, all crew, 10 minutes. And, they're like, yeah. And, Da Vinci's like, yeah, I can order cash to my house. They bring me $10 million whenever I want it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't get to keep it. I only get to keep the $5 I'm allowed, but it's cool that they bring it in a bag that has 9,995,000 other than 99. But we get it. You only get $5. So Sandy's like, okay, everyone, all crew, ETA in 10 minutes. ETA, Capri pants are arriving on a taxi in 10 minutes. Get ready. Get those ankles ready to be exposed to the sun. Get that suntan lotion out because the Capri pants are coming in, everyone.
Get ready for that 2 inches of pure suntan on those ankles, everybody. Let's get to it.
It's like cracking the window in your car on a hot day,
So Josh and Nathan are talking, and Josh is like, hey, Shagger. And he's like, hey, Top Shagger, I'm going to behave myself this year, though. Telling you, I'm on my best behavior. And he's just like, whatever, I don't believe it. When's the last time you talked to Gail? I love Gail.
2 days ago, I think. He's like, oh, really? So you guys are fun? It's like, no, yeah, we're friends, yeah. Okay.
Oh, so they broke up, which is good to know because the previews are like, Nathan's cheating on a pregnant lady all season long. So it's good to know that they're at least broken up.
Which, by the way, just goes to show, like, Gail, like one of the hottest people we've ever seen on Bravo. And even like this, like, you're not gonna lock that down, Nathan. I mean, obviously he does eventually, but like, seriously, this life is just not fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Men are still gonna look for something else no matter what.
Men are gonna man.
It's time for a commercial. It's time for a Crappens commercial.
So you guys saw each other for 6 months? And he's like, yeah, until Christmas time. Uh-oh. He broke up with her at Christmas? What the hell? What's wrong with him? He says he cut it off around Christmas time. That's the one you want to have a baby with, ladies. That is the one.
Yeah.
Get him now.
Well, after the season, we went traveling for 6 or 7 weeks together, and then we tried to maintain it, but the distance was an issue. And because of how busy I was working 13 hours a day, it just wasn't sustainable. Also, she kept on trying to have me build small little structures, and it was too difficult. Oh, well, it's hard doing distance when you're like fully committed, unless you're fully committed, which of course, why would you ever fully commit to a gorgeous supermodel that for some reason works on boats?
I just have to fuck around. It's like, well, you're a young man. That's what you're supposed to do. And Josh is like, yeah, he's a fucking shagger. That's right. All right, put the tambourine down, please. We don't need that right
now. So Carl has something to say. It's always such a calm feeling on a boat. Ha.
Oh, yeah, Da Vinci says. Are you going to buy one? You going to buy one, Carl? You want me to order $10 million? What's your budget, Carl? What's your budget?
He's like, I'd say 30 million. I'm like, yes. I'm really glad he enjoys how calming it is to be on a boat. You know, the sort of thing that makes most people want to vomit off the side of it, and then if you're unlucky, it like perishes and you all die. Calming, very calming.
Well, I'm ready when you guys are. Two shackles. So now Aisha is telling V to go run some plates for lunch. And V's like, is it okay to be in socks for lunch service? I was like, oh, please wear your shoes. Where did we find these people?
Who the hell is this person? Is it okay if I just like show up in like some gym shorts and like a crop top? Like, no.
Can I please feed the guests booger straight from my nose? No. The fuck is this crew coming from? Okay, so then Josh is like, okay, these are sourdough chia butter rolls. Get them out there. I'm an artist. So now it's time to get the naughty boys out, guys, because water toys need to be out immediately, within 45 minutes. This is a Captain Sandy vessel.
Yes. So the first thing that has to go out are the naughty boys, which, as you may know, are like those kind of like floating platforms. I'm not skilled in this area. I don't have any experience, but as far as I know, it's like you inflate them and then you tie them to the boat and then you're done. So
seems easy, but apparently it's not. We learned today that it's very difficult. No, that guy, Christian, sits down there trying to get these things tied for what they make seem like an hour. I mean, they make it seem like it's 10 hours. What is happening over there?
They've got a lot of naughty boy stuff to do. So they're like inflating it forever. They're trying to figure out the pump, but like it seems like they're already inflated. They just can't seem to like wrangle them. Like, wait a second, how do we tie this to this?
The water keeps moving.
It needs to stay still. Someone tell the ocean to stop it. Stop it. Cut it out, ocean.
And Tess is like, should we attach it to something before we keep blowing it up, or do we blow it up first? And it's a disaster down there. So meanwhile, quinoa salad's coming out. Baba ganoush, you guys. Baba fucking ganoush is coming out.
Yeah, bro.
And Carl's like, you still have that 22-year-old Russian, right? And Da Vinci's like, yeah, we're talking about the chef here. Wait. Oh, because just one of the guests is like, we have a chef every day, every meal. You guys are not really rich. I don't fucking believe you. Rich people don't talk like this. Yeah, bro, I'm about to spend $30 million on a boat. Really? Well, we have a Russian chef every day, so.
Yeah, this is how a rich person speaks. You know what? I just love to cook. I mean, unfortunately, I'm really busy, but thankfully we have this wonderful girl named Pasha who's from Russia, and like she's just great. And I try to get in there as much as I can, but sometimes I just have to say, Pasha, just do this for me, which is like rich wasp for like Pasha cooks everything. I don't even go in the kitchen. But like if you're wealthy, you try to pretend like you still do it. Or I love her. She's wonderful. We just go to the farmer's market together and we look at all the fresh produce and we talk about what the meal's going to be. We sort of arrange it all together and she executes it. She's so much better than I am. I mean, sometimes I can't go to the farmer's market, so she just goes on ahead without me, which is also rich for. She goes to the supermarket and I stay back and watch TV.
Yeah. Like who knew that you could find a child locked in an airport, take him home, make him a part of your family. And I mean, the way she cooks, it's like she can see into me, God, I mean, what a talent. What a talent. So anyway, you guys like tuna? You know, it's like it's a more subtle way of bragging. But these guys are like, fuck yeah, we got fucking Bitcoin and $30 million delivered to us every morning for breakfast.
It reminds me of Caroline Fleming when she brought the ladies of London to Denmark and they went to a restaurant and she was like, you know what I love? Comté cheese. They don't have it here, but I remember coming here once and I asked, do you have Comté cheese? And they ran all over the city just to find Comté cheese for me. Isn't that the sweetest thing? Which is her way of being like, I yelled at them and said, I'm a fucking member of the royal family. And if you don't get me Comté cheese, I will never come back to this restaurant ever again.
Right. Because the point wasn't like, oh, I forced them to get me Comté cheese. It was like, isn't the staff here just so accommodating? They're just such wonderful people.
Yes.
So now this food does look great. He's Josh may be a clown, but he does look like he makes good food. I mean, he's making a ton of food. And the lamb chops, they cut into the lamb chops. They look perfect. I mean, you can see with a lamb chop, you can tell. I mean, they kind of bounce off each other when he puts them on the plate. They're juicy. They look like they're cooked perfectly. Impressive, Josh. I did not see this one coming, I have to say.
I liked his platter of fish. He just had all this fish that came tumbling out at one point. I was like, that's cool, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So then 2:45 p.m. time spent launching Naughty Boys, 15 minutes. Deck crew, can I have one person to the boat for the life jacket to retrieve the jet ski? The jet ski is now. So we have another moment where shit's just floating out in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. It's almost like a ritual at the start of a below deck season. Something floats off into the distance. And now Josh brings more food to the table. And while that's happening, we see now it's been 30 minutes spent launching the Naughty Boys, which again, floating platforms that just need to be tied to the boat. That's it. Just something floating. You put it in the water and you tie it on. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all.
No one can do it. They can't do jet skis. They're like, oh, we can't get this thing tied. How are we supposed to get jet skis out? And Carl's like, yeah, I can't do jet skis. Those are really hard. So whatever. Guys, the crew are going to get the water toys in. By the time you finish here, everything will be in the water because everything's going perfectly this season. And I'm sure everything's already out there just waiting for you, all gassed up and ready to go.
Yeah. So Max is telling us, Nathan tries his best, but I think he's got different management strategy as me. I'm not going to whip you with the shame and say chamois and say let's fucking do it. I won't whip you with shame either. And I'll take my guillotine out of my suitcase. Max, you have no leadership skills. What is he even talking about? And the producer's like, did you pack your guillotines? Oh yes, I always pack my guillotine with me. It's a bit expensive when I travel, but yeah, it's worth it. Humor, Robespierre humor.
So Nathan is watching them still try to get these things tied, which they still can't do. And he's like, I think we need to get a system down here. And Max is like, yeah, we'll do a knot course. Shouldn't you guys know how to do knots? You work on a boat. Yeah. Isn't this like base? Yeah. This show worries me. It really does. I mean, Barky can't do everything. He's one man.
Yeah, it's too much. So Nathan's mortified. He's saying it's a disgrace. And he's like, oh God, this is really terrible. And so they're just fumbling about, trying to get these toys out. And Nathan's like, just get the jet skis out. Don't worry about these naughty boys, and Tess is like, but worry about the paddle boards. She's like, on the starboard side, for fuck's sake. So Sandy's watching it all. And she's like, you know what? This is Nathan's first time leading a team. So I'm not going to apply too much pressure, but I need them to know that they need to get everything out quicker. Because by Charter 3, it should be precision. It's like every time they start a new season of Wind, I'm like, by episode 3, this better pick up. Otherwise, I don't know if I'm on board for another season.
Yeah, and it's just a fucking mess out there. And they're running around like chickens with their heads cut off. And the girls inside are watching and cracking up. And Ace is like, are you enjoying the shit show, girls? They're like, yeah, this is so entertaining. You have no idea. Okay, so now it's time to jet ski, and Tessa's getting annoyed. Christian's like, well, when they tell us to do it, we have no fucking idea how to do it, so they need to tell us how to do it. And Tessa's like, yeah, he's not teaching us nothing. Guys, you should know how to do this stuff.
Yeah, so it's now 90 minutes that the guests have been waiting to get on their jet skis. And Sandy is like, she's just watching. She's like, oh gosh. But they finally get on. They finally got on the jet skis and they're playing around. They're having fun times. And then Kizzy goes into the galley and she's like, here's your knife. And Josh is like, well, this could be your knife if you like it in the pantry. You don't have to keep on coming back to the kitchen to give it back to me. She goes, oh, you don't want me to come back? He's like, oh, I want you to come back. Come back whenever you want. You can shake a tambourine with me. Yes, woman. Okay. All right.
She's like, boys tend to like me. I love like playing with them, you know? I've been like a little puppeteer. And I'm like, dance boys. Like, look at me. Kizzy. Kizzy Kitchener. The hottest girl. The hottest room in the whole house. So now they're flirting over bread. And he's like, do you need some bread? And she's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, it's got so fucking much love in it that you don't even understand. She's like, oh, I can taste the love in your bread. Oh, yeah. God damn it. Bread. Yes. Give me your yeast. Yeah, it's disturbing. So, okay, we got to be faster, Nathan. We got to be faster. Don't be sorry. You're learning, okay? Now, what do we know from you last season? You had terrible hair. The whole world told you had terrible hair, and you showed up with terrible hair again. So you're learning. That's the important thing.
Yeah, right. And then we see Kizzy. She texts 3 hearts to someone named Tommy. We don't know who Tommy is, but he's just received 3 hearts. We don't know Tom. Do we know who Tommy is?
It's the musical.
Just like, just as a reminder, I would love to be part of your company. So he has 3 hearts. She's actively auditioning to be a musical. I love that.
The guests are happy. And now we have to get a Bitcoin chocolate fantasy theme party for dinner. Totally normal. And so they're figuring out what to do for that. Meanwhile, Josh is like, yeah, you never know when guests are going to ask you to dress up or do a silly dance or whatever. You know, a lot of chefs want to hide in the galley, but I'm an artist. I enjoy creativity. When I was in Nicaragua, I actually met a clown and he trained us for 2 weeks on the craft. And now he dresses like a clown. And this is when I started booing my television. I said, no. I just started screaming, no, pass. Okay. Pass.
I wonder if clowning is different in Nicaragua than, say, like the Bronx, right? Are there regional nuances that go into the clown arts?
Well, I don't know who ripped off who, but it's, you know, the big lip mouth painted around the mouth. I mean, basically, it's like La La Kent. It's like La La Kent in both places.
He's like, I'm going to juggle, and then afterwards, I'm going to squirt.
Yeah.
So, he is in clown face, and I'm mortified. Mortified for him. Mortified for all the clowns. I'm just mortified for everything.
Yeah, I kind of gave up. I just booed the TV and just kind of sat back and shook my head for the next 10 minutes. So V is now hunched over, and Kizzy comes and puts her finger up her butt. And she's like, oh my God, that nearly sent you flying. It's like, oh my God, stop it. I like it.
And then Nathan is asking the deck team to put the whip out on the starboard side. So, which basically means secure the tender. And of course, this is not going to go well. So
Christian's like, what is that? Tessa's like, it's to secure the tender. Even I know that one. Come on.
So, and then Aisha stops by the galley and says, this is the first time that I feel like I'm over 30. My body is really sore.
Meanwhile, we've got Christian and Tessa trying to figure out ropes again, which is not, it's not going well again. And Nathan's like, oh my God, attach the clip to the eye, attach the eye on the whip, eye on the whip, eye on the whip. What are we doing? Eye on the whip. On this one? Is this a whip? Oh, they don't even know how to put whips. Oh my God, please. The jet ski's floating away.
Another thing's floating. So he goes after the jets. Nathan's on the tender. He goes after the jet ski on the tender. But then Max goes, it's an emergency. And he just jumps off the boat. And Sandy's like, Max, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, so he goes swimming.
And then one of the guests goes, I don't know what they're doing. One guy's swimming.
I just like Max going, it's an emergency. I mean, Literally, there's a tender going to fetch the jet ski. And so then Nathan gets the jet ski. So then Max has to swim back. And Sandy's watching like, oh, God. I mean, it's like Keystone Cops over there.
Oh, my God. What happened to that wave runner? Why did it drift away? Did it have a date with Norma? Jeez.
Christian's like, well, it was my fault. I got distracted because I got another number from a seahorse over there. So I wasn't paying attention. And so
but he didn't know how to do the knot, so it floated
away.
How
to do the knot.
That's
Knot's not landing.
Captain Sandy's like, just ... No. Okay, no. He's like, yeah, we're going to have a meeting. You're going to have a huge meeting. You're going to have a couple weeks of training. This is crazy.
Yeah.
You have a boat crew who doesn't know what a whip is and doesn't know how to tie a knot. That's not good.
Yeah, it's not good at all. So Nathan's like, well, it's just got a wee bit hectic there for a moment, but I'll get them on the same wavelength. She's like, yeah, do it fast. Fast. It's an absolute shit show. I've just been standing at the swim platform watching things. Terrible.
So now Carl's recording himself. He's like, I'm currently in Spain right now on a beautiful, beautiful boat. And the question is, of course, are we going to see Bitcoin going lower? Oh, that's what we all wonder today. Is Bitcoin going lower or is Bitcoin going higher? Let's go back to the charts. The best time to buy Bitcoin? Always today, yesterday. Yesterday is the best day to buy Bitcoin. Guys, thanks for being with me on this special live stream about Bitcoin. Buy it now.
Oh, good better bust. Never let our us till your goods are better and your better's your best and you're all buying Bitcoin. Oh.
But also this is why I don't believe these guys, because we're doing Carl voice from Summer House. But this guy, this is how he really does it. He's like, I'm currently in Spain on a beautiful boat. Bitcoin, always buy it. It is always a good buy. Bitcoin.
And nothing could sound more fire festy and like con artisty than this guy being like, look at me, I'm on a yacht. Buy the Bitcoin, buy it like as soon as possible. Buy it tomorrow today, like get it as soon as possible. I'm like, okay, Mr. Ponzi scheme, how much money do you owe? Like buy.
Well,
I mean,
Bitcoin's not something you sell at an MLM or something. It's not like they're making profit off of people buying. You know what I mean? Like they're not making commission.
They're brokers.
I don't know.
Well, I guess if people are buying
doing.
Bitcoin, doesn't that drive up Bitcoin
Well, yeah,
numbers?
of course. I mean, yeah, if everybody's buying it, but it's just, they're making it sound like, I don't know, it sounds like an MLM cult, you know, like those leggings or whatever we did that documentary about. What was that? The Lululemon? No, not Lululemon.
It wasn't Lululemon. It was like some
LuLaRoe.
LuLaRoe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just something about like the urgency and being like, buy it now, buy it now. It just feels like, I don't know.
Yeah, they're cheese balls.
These guys feel like crooks.
Yeah.
So, anywho, they arrive for dinner for the Bitcoin extravaganza meal, which still doesn't make sense. And they're getting upstairs for that. And then Chief Officer Ben's just chatting with Nathan. Nathan's saying it's been a hectic day. You know it's bad when they have to bring out Chief Officer Ben to have some sort of conversation.
They're talking to the like invisible crew that we're never supposed to see. Nathan's like, oh, Jesus Christ, what do I do? And he's like, don't worry, Nathan. You know, when you're confident, then they become confident too, right? You just need to be more confident. And he's like, it's overwhelming the fucking shit out of me. Because, you know, we kind of all know that on Below Deck, there's an actual crew that knows how to do things just in case. But this is bad. When it's like they hired a bosun who's probably not ready to be bosun and then gave him a crew that doesn't know what they're doing. Like we're going to see a lot of Barky. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. So now there's some more cleaning and now the main event, which is it's time to bring that jet ski back on the boat. So the jet ski is like hooked up to a chain and Nathan has that little remote controller thing that sits on his like tummy, like a waitress in the 1920s nightclub selling cigarettes, you know? And so he's trying to control it. And they're acting kind of like this thing is like a wild stallion. And Sandy's like, okay, hey, I'm here to help. Okay, come on. Let's go easy. Let's be focused. Okay, see that light? Watch out for that light. Okay, Nathan, you can do it. Come on, speak to the horsey. Come on,
and Nathan's like,
whisper to the horsey.
The thing's swinging all over the place.
Okay, concentrate, control. No, control. Slow. Watch out. Okay, you hit the light. Okay, let's not hit the light again. Okay, you hit it. The second effort, just No pressure. Everyone's watching you. Okay. Well, well, those lights cost money, Nathan. Control yourself.
Control the drop, Nathan. Control the drop. Do your food. And Nathan's like, it's a big swing. It's too swelly. And then the light double crashes and slow control. Come on. Bring the wave runner. And then the jet. Oh my God. It's just a disaster. And Captain Sandy's like holding a string, like, look at me. I'm helping. I mean, the whole thing is just not good.
Oh, but watching that jet ski like knock over that lamp and then knock it over a second time. Oh, it was just so visceral, so great.
We died. All right, everybody, that brings us to the end of episode 1 of Below Deck Mediterranean Season 10. Thanks for being with us. Join us on Patreon for our bonuses and our videos. And we'll talk to you next week. Join us Monday at 5:30 Pacific for Crappy Hour. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Watch What Crappens would like to thank its premium sponsors. Ain't no thing like Allison King.
It's always a party on Allison Block.
Our way is the Amber way.
It's the Foster and the Furious. It's Amanda Foster.
It's always automatic with Ashley Auto. Put your hands together for Carly Clapp.
Get on the right foot with Chrissy Offit.
She's not just a Sheila, she's a Daniela. Etchels.
We never miss her call. It's Diane Call.
Aaron McNicholas. She don't miss no trickolas.
Hava Nagila Weber.
You'll never hide from Heidi Eleanor Jones.
I go, you go, we all go for Hugo.
Jamie. She has no last namey.
She's our kind of mess. It's Jennifer Messer.
Sipped some scotch with Jessica Trotch.
She's our favorite streamer, Caroline Peacock.
Kristen the Piston Anderson. Get a bee in your bonnet with Lacey B.
Que sera, whatever will be, will Lauren Silsby.
She gets an A from us. It's Lindsay D. Let's give a kisserino to Lisa Lino.
Fresh as a daisy, it's Maisie McHenry.
We love her on the rocks. It's Melissa Cox. Megan Berg. You can't have a burger without the Berg.
This is Living with Michelle Vivian.
I love ya, Olivia Williamson. Tastier than Flanderson, it's Rachel Manderson.
She sure is swell. It's Raquel.
Yes, we canna, it's Savannah.
Cast a spell with Shannon Spellman.
Let's share with Sharon Eldridge.
Darn Skippy, it's Tippy.
And our super premium sponsors. She's VVIP, it's Amanda V. Can't lose when you're with Amy Baldwin.
Somebody get us 10 cc's of Betsy MD.
We're taking the gold with Brenda Silva.
Let's get real with Caitlin O'Neill.
Put us on a stretcher, it's Charlotte Fletcher.
Don't get salty with Christine Pepper. Can't have a meal without the Emily Sides.
Who, what, why, where, and Gwen Pentland.
Let's go into the woods with Guy Tubbs.
It's our queen, it's Queen Latifah.
Nobody holds a candle to Jamie Kendall. Hail the Cork Master, the Master of the Cork, Jennifer Corcoran. We got our wish, it's Jen Plish.
She's not harsh, she's Jill Hirsch.
My favorite Murdo, Karen McMurdo.
We love him madly, it's Kyle Pod Shadley.
In the study with a candlestick, it's Leslie Peacock.
Gee, it's Lisa H.
We're ride or die for Lisa Ryder Barron. She's a whiz, it's Liz Sarthy.
Always killing it, it's Lola Alkalani.
The incredible edible Matthews sisters.
She eases our woes, it's Melissa St. Rose.
There's a chance of meatballs, it's Rebecca Cloud.
Neat, it's Ronit Feldman.
Maximum love for Sandy Maximoska. She's the queen bee, it's Sarah Lemke.
We cannot tell a lie, it's Sarah Telefson.
Shannon, out of a cannon, Anthony.
Please don't stop, it's Soli and Pop.
Let's take off with Tamla Plain.
She ain't no shrinking Violet Kuchar. We love you guys.